Put the popcorns in the chat. It's been a minute, so I thought I'd come on over here, say hello to the people. How are you doing? So listen, let me tell you. Thank you, thank you. So you know what? So I'm just here, just to check in with you guys. It's Can you believe that it is? It is literally near the end of the year. We only have like 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left. 2023. And bam, it went by like that. It's so crazy. Okay, it's been crazy. Been a crazy year. Life been lifing. And I just thought I'd come in here and check in, see how y'all guys doing. Some news you could use. A lot of news that's been going on the last couple of weeks. So let me tell you where I've been working, being with family, vacationing, um, and just being low key. And and now I'm here. I want to engage with my folks. You know what I'm saying? All right. So what I've been watching on YouTube, let me tell you. Ever since Johnny Depp, I've been in this algorithm, and then it switched on to the Waukesha, the Waukesha. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Um, Christmas parade. The Christmas parade thing that happened with the defendant. Well, he is convicted felon now, and he ran. This happened November of 21 of last year. Look it up on Long Crime TV. His entire his entire trial. You talking about somebody is a trash ass human being. That man, and how county after county kept failing to protect people, is really mind boggling. So when y'all get a chance, you know what I mean? If y'all into that, okay. Well, cause not, you know what? Yeah. So I want you to go see this. So what happened is briefly, he had ran into, first of all, he got into an argument with his child's mother, who he had a stay away order, but he still was being in contact with her. And he got into an argument with her, actually put hands on her, and he had already had an open case for not staying away from her. They got into an argument. He put hands on her. One of her friends got them away, and he called the police and told them that the police is coming. He gets in his car, ride down the street on the opposite road, opposite direction, goes through the barricades, and slowly and then shred up and just start hitting people. And when I say people, I mean babies to elderly and everybody in between. When his car finally got disabled, then he took off his shoes. He had flip flops on, took off his shoes, took off his hoodie, and took off his hoodie and and then started knocking on people's doors to ask them to come in because he was homeless and he needed to call an Uber. When he finally got arrested, because this was all going on, and someone called the police, and he was trespassing on people's property, like, open the door, help me, help me. Some good Samaritan did help him, gave him a jacket, even gave him a phone, and he said he was calling the Uber because he's homeless, and I'm gonna have his mom call him the Uber. Long story short, this idiot piece of trash decided to act as his own behalf as a lawyer. And when I tell you, you're talking about jailhouse vernacular, oh my God. This man, oh my gosh, listen, not only did he kept saying, Your Honor, I am a sovereign citizen. Do not call me. I am a third party intervener, and I'm going to be talking to himself in a third party. When they addressed him, they say, "Hey, um," when they address him as defendant or Mr. Brooks, because that's his name, he would be like, "Do not call me by name, for the record, for the record, for the record." And then he objected to everything. And then if he would have said, if he kept saying, "Oh my gosh," he would like, can we talk about subject matter jurisdiction? You have yet to prove it. You dodo bird, asshole dickhead. You were in the right jurisdiction. It happened in Waukesha. They had every right to try you there. Subject matter jurisdiction. Then gets mad. This guy been terrorizing his family. He already had an open case of domestic battery. He had an open case of not filing as a ex offender on the registry. Then he had allegedly shot at his family. He was on trial for that. He had an open case for that. It was just crazy. But I was tuned in. I was tuned into the fuckery. I swear I was. I could not help myself. So when you get a chance, if you really want to binge watch some law on crime, some real life law on crime, and see how out of an idiot he was, it was the gaslighting, thinking that he was smart. And when I was looking at him and I was like, I know women and men that's like him. Anyway, enough of that. If you want to watch that. Anyway, in another news, for all y'all people out there that said Meg Thee Stallion stepped on glass, the opening statements has already been out all over. And opening statements has been all over. Listen, you can have a testimony and speak about your perspective of things happening, but the facts are the facts. That's why it's called facts, okay? And Meg Thee Stallion did not step on no glass. Meg Thee Stallion, it was proven and said in the court of law today, that's not being disputed, that she was shot. Okay? Now the leprechaun is trying to put it on the ex-best friend. But she was camping for this man. And come to find out, the argument started because she said he was a trash ass rapper. See what these Sherman like? Really? It started out because of that. It started out because she called him a trash ass rapper. So these are the facts that we know of, that I'm only going to give you a few. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. You have a right to your own opinion or how you see people or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, she was shot. It was proven that she was shot. All that other stuff going on about, we can't wait till the trial come out and see what it is. We can't wait till I always knew that she was right. Even her reasoning of her not forthcoming, I understand it. But his people can run in their mouth, and people in his camp can run in their mouth. He was being a leprechaun. He was being an asshole, trolling, being a troll. And now look what happened. It's coming out. She was shot. He had gunpowder residue. People fail to realize when you in jail, Things are recorded. It was also recorded that he admitted that he shot Meg and that he asked her to apologize and tell them how sorry he was. You didn't think that was going to come out? You didn't think that was going to come out? He has a problem. He has a anger problem, just like that guy from the Waukesha County in Wisconsin that ran those beloved people down and killed 8 people, including a baby boy. Let me tell you. And then I know we're not going to get into this yet because August Alsina, I don't think is pressing charges. But it was clearly that he was in that too, got into a spat with him. Listen, I really do believe that I really believe that he will be, I really hope that he gets sent to jail and that he is deported. I mean, yeah, deported from out of here and sent him to Canada. And all those people that was on that damn Mr. Leprechaun side, I really hope, like you see, from a perspective, like he shot her. I don't care what she said to him, did not warrant for her to get shot in the foot. Okay? She didn't steal from him. She didn't hurt his mama or his children. He wasn't defending her. She did. Did she pull out a hammer on him? And they were just like having a no. It was words. I know words can cut, but damn, because he was a trash ass rapper. That's crazy. And you know what? Again, I believed her. I never had a doubt that he didn't shoot her. And I still stand 10 toes down. There was no reason for him. It was no reason for her to get shot over an argument like that. Um, so I will be following it. Will I be talking about it on my platform? I don't know. But I'll be talking about on my platform. I don't know. Maybe update sometime like that here and now, and every now and then, maybe. But I am going to do this announcement that I am doing the Sip and Paint. Okay, why are you here? Please like and subscribe and share this video. If you want somebody, I want my I know I have to be here. I have to be present and bring content in order for I have to do the work in order for you guys to grow. But I do appreciate that everybody that is following me and that everybody that support me. My fam is always here. They always support me, and I really appreciate that. But guess what, y'all? This weekend is Sip and Paint, so make sure you get your paint brushes ready. We're doing a holiday Sip and Paint. Make sure you get your acrylic paint. Make sure you get your canvas. We is going to do it. We're gonna have a good time. And if you want to wear your ugly sweater, do that as well. But if you do want to take part of it, just let me know here in the comment section that you want to be up on the panel as, of course, our most talented and beloved Kat, creatively, Kat is going to go here, spearhead this, and we're going to do another holiday painting. Just to go add to our holiday collection. Okay, so this will be our second year together. So it's going to be our second holiday together. So it's going to be our second, and we can also celebrate Kat's, birthday as well. By so hit the like button, please. Thank you. You are appreciated. So you watched the whole trial. What a freaking idiot. A waste of special trial. It was ridiculous. The judge would have. So let me tell you about that job. Listen, because of how much restraint, I'm glad that she was, because people was like, if I was her, I would have did this, I would have did that. And you know what? He would have so many grounds. They would have poked holes, so many holes in her being a judge for his appeal, that I'm so glad that she had patience. I'm glad that she had patience. I'm glad that she had decorum. I'm glad that she took the time to let him rant over and over again for the record. And I'm glad that she made adequate things for the record. She even showed that even when he was disrespectful, he would leave the courtroom. She would send him out to the courtroom. Then he would act like he can't hear. I got one good ear, but I can hear that. But then he would like, I can't hear. There was times, listen. How about the times that he would take his shirt off and turn his back to the court? Like that was going to help him. And he kept talking about he wasn't raised like that. And how he just wanted to torment the mother of his child. And I do believe during the sentencing of it, that judge, after that trial, I understand why she I truly understand why she did what she did. And I'm glad that she did, because boy, the patience that she had. But after this, now she's moving to the next level. I think he was that test that she probably was like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm ready to be, the state superior court judge. And you know what? She earned it. That trial of that idiot monster person really showed her that she can go to the next level. And that's what I can tell you about. The good sis has some good hair too. She has some good hair. Very smart. Very poised. She did. And then he was like, I'm not going to sit here and let them disrespect me. They're going to disrespect me. They're going to disrespect me. You're the one that is an ex-offender. Impregnating a minor. Choking women. Putting your hands on them. You the one chose to drive through that and hit one and didn't stop and run off. He kept hitting bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. He had like 76 counts on him. And he felt like he was able, and then he was trying to be like, I don't understand. If I can't understand, what am I supposed to do? That's why your dumbass should have had counsel. And the thing about it, he did have help because he decided to represent his own self right before his trial was about to start. His stuff was already ready. Discovery was done. Pre-trial motion was already done. He had 3 boxes that was filled with files in alphabetical order based on it. So his attorney, his public defender, had already did the work. And then he would crack me up when he'd be like, looking through papers. I don't know where my papers went. All of a sudden, Your Honor. Trash. Just like him, and he little too. And just like the other leprechaun. People like that. And then he tried to mask it with mental health problems. No, you have anger issues. You are a murderer. And a terrorist. He was terrorizing people. But anyway. So what other news that you can use? Anybody? I am up with Potomac. And I'm gonna briefly talk about Potomac though. Because Potomac. And I'm gonna briefly talk about Potomac. Yeah, I'm gonna briefly talk about. I don't know what happened just here. I'm gonna briefly talk about Potomac and where I'm at with it. I love these shows. I really do. But when a talent has a and I'm gonna call them the talent because this is scripted. Everybody has a role. Everybody creates a storyline or make a storyline and want to play a position and whatever like that. But some things are just getting too out of hand. And the way that Robin was acting is egregious. It's egregious. And Mia behavior is egregious as well. But one thing I do say, I know that she took to her socials and was saying that she didn't want people to attack her business or family and everything like that. And I get it. I get that. I wholeheartedly do get that. I do believe that it shouldn't be done in that manner. However, we can attack you and your actions. Not going to attack your business, but you and your actions. And it's been deplorable. And everything that's going on with Shaquilla Robinson, which is such a heartbreaking story, no matter what facts that we know, but I know that all the facts are not out because this is like a federal investigation. So the FBI definitely, if they are, as they reporting that they are on it, is going to be tight-lipped about it. So um, it's like it just I don't know. It just gave me those vibes, dude. These women hanging around each other, putting it in certain governments, putting in situations that can lead to something catastrophic. And I know I'm not overreacting, but Mia and Robin's behavior, really, really, really. hmm So that's crazy. But I can't wait to see how this all pan out. I'm low key like exactly. I'm low key like and oh, really, really cute, as they should. I think people are because they want to be like breaking news or because they want to contact because it's like everybody's talking about it, so they want to be ride that wave. But I'd rather for you to be accurate instead of just making up things. Be accurate. Or if you don't know, or start off saying, the way I see it, or my perspective, or this is what I don't know, and more is coming. I don't know. But see, like I said, it's an ongoing investigation. Um, um, it's an ongoing investigation. I know that people are, having like clickbait headings and stuff like that. That's so people can click on it and just and listen to it and they're not really actually, doing a deep dive of what's going on, or it's just crazy. Well, you know what, and it's funny because it's certain people that I do listen to when it comes to something like that reporting, because I know that a lot of bloggers, a lot of people talk to bloggers that don't talk to the actual real journalists and stuff like that, because certain stories don't get picked up by mass media because of demographics. So I can see that. So you are relying on the bloggers to get the wave going and all that stuff, and I get that. But I really want us to be a little bit more responsible when we're telling our story. You know what I'm saying? All right, another last but not least news you can use, you guys. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Derek Jackson and Danae Jackson, Derek Jackson, they are getting divorced. You know what? I knew that it was bad when the good sis got on her socials and talking about, listen, she was on her socials just casting, you know what I mean, like negative spells on us, you know what I mean? With her household, that man, you knew that she was really going through something. You know that they were going through. So those that do not know who Derrick Jackson was this guy who got claim to fame and verified on his socials by going on his socials and saying things that uplifting to the black woman and the black man sitting in this car. Like, you know what? If you ladies, black women, if your man, doesn't appreciate you and stuff like that, just because you gained a little weight, because you buried his children, all that stuff, and those type of things. Like, he was a self-proclaimed like a relationship guru, and he was married. The whole time, his philandering ways, he was out here having relations. When he was trying to have a platform of black women, hold your head up high and love on your man, but respectfully, if he can't love on you, you need to dump him, or if you're dating, this is how a man should be treating you, blah blah blah. But he was treating his wife like trash. Cheating on her after cheating on her after cheating on her after cheating on her. He cheated on her so bad that girl started. She was not really on her socials until the big scandal of the last time when he was holding her hand and she had a bonnet on or a hat on her head, looking scared, and he was gripping her hand, and how they were staying together, and he apologized to his wife and kids. After that, she was on her socials, beating us up with the Bible. Beating us up. So let me play, if you can, and let me know if you can hear, and I'll listen up. But this is what the good sis said a couple days ago.
Speaking against every person, speaking against the names Danae Jackson and Derrick Jackson in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies. May the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You've been warned. And if you want to know where that...
Okay? If you utter anything negative about her and her husband, may you, your husband or wives be widows and widowers. May you lose your children. May you be godless. Faithless. This girl is kukala. All because she was defending, and I am all here. If you are defending your family, if that is your personal choice. But this sis right here, he was literally driving her kukala. He did, in order for her to go on her social to say those things. Yeah. So if you, yeah, let me see if I can pull her up so you can see it. Let me see if I can pull her up. You know what? I ain't even gonna waste my time because I don't even want her little negative energy. Yes. 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 You want to hear again?
Vagabonds.
Okay. We want to hear her again.
Every person speaking against the names Danae Jackson and Derrick Jackson in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be...
Okay. We did. Nobody was saying they were lying on him. Okay, sis, you were deny all. Okay, deny all, because your philandering husband out here making videos outside his mistress's house, acting like he had the answer, Sway. And all we were telling you, some not all, like, girl, protect your peace. You need to get out of that situation. He's not going to change. First of all, he speak to himself, identify himself through third person. Derek Jackson is not going to do this. Derek Jackson not going. He was an asshole, a narcissist behavior. And you took to your socials all the time to try to prove to us that, girl, you didn't see the slow deterioration. And you know what? People around you probably told you. But you was like doing this, saying this stuff around
me. Says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You've been warned. And if you want,
like, we've been warned.
Every person speaking against the names Danae Jackson and Derek Jackson in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you.
Yeah, exactly. You right. We good. We good. We don't need that, especially if we're in a good place. We tried to tell the good sis. We tried it. Yeah, we tried. We tried it. It just was not working out. It's just, and you know what? And what I'm gonna say, I mean, I really, with my heart, like, I really do pray that she gets, that she finds peace and healing. Because he decided for them to get, they announced a divorce after he was caught again with another woman. And this one is bold. She's on her social media talking about, y'all man because he chose me. Girl, that man is not a prize. Not a prize. Not a prize. So let me know. Put the popcorns in the chat or the paint in the chat if y'all ready for the paint and sip that's coming up. Who is ready? Who is ready? I know I am. I am ready. I am ready. In the meantime, I do have some homework for you guys. I do have some homework for y'all. I need y'all to watch if you haven't already. That's right. I need y'all, if you haven't, somebody if you haven't already, I keep saying it over and over again because it's like on the top of my head and I'm not gonna think about it. Interview with a Vampire. I'm gonna need y'all to watch that series. I need you to go binge watch it. It was on AMC, top tier, and we're gonna talk about the series. And I'm now that you have time, so I want you to go ahead and watch Interview with a Vampire. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the whole series, episode by episode, on one live. So make sure y'all go ahead and listen. If I didn't think it was top tier, I will not waste y'all time. I will not waste y'all, 6.5 hours of your life if I didn't think it was top tier. If I did not think it was top tier. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Oh, hold on, guys. Wait, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Now you know it's 8:12 over here on the east, and I think it's time for a little toast. That's some good shit right there. And listen, let me tell you, it's good. It's good. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, if you, oh, we are toasting to all things popcorn growing. We are toasting to Clink. We are toasting to the fam getting together so we can go ahead and do this paint and sip. And nothing but health and prosperity to each and every person that's going to watch this. Good health, good mental health, good physical health. And as we go into the new year, may the universe, as you may say it, if you are, a metaphysical person, if you're a spiritual person, may God give you the desires of your heart that's prosper, that nurtures you, that make you reach your goal. And I just want nothing to do. Yeah. So back to real quick before I can't go without just saying though. But let me tell you, Interview with a Vampire was again top tier. I would not set y'all up like that. It was top tier. You keep it buttery or movie theater buttery. It's a different. Listen, I like the angle that they go into this. This Interview with a Vampire. So everything is very intentional, and that's what I want to say about that. Anything else, y'all, that I should be talking about before we go? I don't think I'm gonna go out this New Year's Eve. I think I'm gonna keep it high key, low key. You know what I'm saying? It's it's been a year. I had lost 3 family members. I lost my little cousin a couple days ago. She lost her battle with lupus. So she was very young. She left 2 sons behind. She was fighting with it for 14 years. And she succumbed to lupus. Lupus really, really, but she was fighting. I lost my uncle to cancer. And then I left my nephew earlier this year. He passed in his sleep. So and then all the life and lifing in between. So, yeah, so I'm staying home. So I think that maybe we should do a holiday live. What you think? Even though mine's gonna be in the future though. A holiday live. We can do some Q. Maybe my fam Q can show us how cook a dish up, show us culinary skills. I can do a cocktail of some sort, and then we can probably have our Levon's library go into his book of library and read us an excerpt of something that he's cooking on just for the good people. I think it will be a good thing. I think we should have like 4 hours of pure of everybody showcasing the goodness. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, so it was a very challenging year. Like I said, life was life. But one thing I can tell you about, you know what? I think I might do a live and show a little bit of pictures or whatever like that. Would you be interested in knowing about cruise life? Anybody ever thought about cruising? If you did, if you didn't, what do you like about cruising? If you didn't have ever been cruise, what do you want to know? What hacks do you want to know about cruising? Because I've been on a few cruise and I found something this year that I love that I think I'm gonna start doing like at least as a getaway, at least 2 or 3 times a year, and that's go on a cruise. And I'm really, really excited about that. I'm really, really excited about that. Yes. Listen, you don't even have, even if you're not, you can be in, you can listen to us. You can listen on to us as we, at another day to see what the kind of good time. You can listen to us, as you doing your New Year's resolution of cleaning, um, the meal prepping, or working out. It doesn't matter. You always can listen to us at any time. And that's what I encourage for you to listen to us anytime. Yes, I feel like at this point, stay. And I think if you are, I think you should have a party. I think you should have a party with people that your closest friends and make provisions of what you're going to eat, how much you're going to drink, when y'all going to stop. So when people get home, because I live in the city, and one thing I can say is that they be shooting like Happy New Year shooting and they ain't supposed to, but it be 12:52 and they still doing Happy New Year shots in the air. That's just irresponsible. It's totally irresponsible. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you, cruises are fun. Cruises are fun. Okay. And it's so much fun to do. So when you do go on a cruise, be very intentional where you want to go. Coming to Mexico. So if you want to go to Mexico, the Bahamas, or um, anywhere, or the Mediterranean. So right now I'm really just staying on this coast right now. But I've been a Bahamas cruise, and the Bahamas cruise was a weekend cruise. The cruise that I went on was 6 days, and it was fabulous, fabulous. And I can understand people being, because our our cruise pretty much was like almost at capacity. So I understand what people mean about that type of travel. But listen, I didn't really eat from. I know I should put up a travel video. I'm thinking about doing that. Um, Being as though that I stayed in a suite that I didn't have to go and eat at the buffets. And the buffets were, one thing I can say, the buffets were clean. Before you go in to have your lunch or dinner, if you had to eat at the buffets, um, you had to wash your hands before you enter. And they have numerous places that you can dine in on a cruise ship. You can number of places. Some places are included in your package. Some other is maybe, outside of. You might have to pay a little bit more. But I zip lined on the cruise ship. I saw like a aqua show. We saw the aqua show. We saw Grease. We saw ice skating shows. We the casino. Um, it was a lot of what else did we was there today? Comedy show. So it's things for you to do Thank you. Yeah, so that was a loft suite that I was in, but there's other suites too. And I think if you're going to do like a Friday to Monday, I don't think you should really, pay that much in suite because you're really not going to spend that much time on because you're not going to do full days at sea. So you're really going to be wherever you go to. If you're going to go to Bahamas or whatever like that, you're going to probably dock from Florida at 5, and then the next morning you're going to be in the Bahamas. So you're going to do things there. So the drinking package, so the drinking package for Royal Caribbean is whatever the amount is, but it's $100 per day plus tax and gratuity. So if you like to get your sip on, I think you should go ahead and get the drinking package. If you only want to dine every few, have a few drinks during in the evening where you're not leaving the boat and doing excursion and stuff like that, then don't get the drink package. Yes, I can't wait for you. I love that for you. So, yeah. Well, you can do the drink package beforehand because they try to give you a certain percentage off. But sometimes when you're on a cruise, a couple days in, you can get a good discount too on the drink packages as well, depending on your cruise line or whatever like that. And I know some cruise lines do have a limit of drink packages. When the cruise line that I was on Harmony of the Seas. If you was drinking, you was drinking. They didn't say you only can have like 7 drinks a day or something like that. But I have seen some other cruise line give you a limit on drink packages and stuff like that. So, have y'all hit the like button yet? Have y'all subscribed? Have y'all commented? I see y'all commenting and showing the girls some love here. Yeah, so the drink packages are good. All right, so without further ado, before this weekend, I do have some family things that I want to do, but I probably go see Namor again because I miss him. That's Aqua Poppy. How many of you guys seen? I know I was supposed to go on the Vines Live when he talked about Wakanda Forever, Black Panther, but life was life in around that time, so I didn't get a chance to jump on there and give my 99 cents on that one. But it was good that I did watch it on a replay. And Levon's Library, always a good time. Yes. Check and check. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. And so, again, thank you for listening to some news that you could use. We talked about watching that trial and how he made a jackass fool out of himself, that convicted murderer. On the Law Tube, Daryl Brooks. We talked about Meg Thee Stallion, Danae Jackson, and the Paint and Sip. I can't stress that enough. How much fun we have with the Paint and Sip. Okay, it's going to be funners. And again, it's going to be a holiday theme. So make sure you get your toothpaste. Well, always have your toothpaste, brush your teeth. But you have your paint and your brush ready and your canvas. Or you can go to, if you're near Hobby Lobby, go to Hobby Lobby. Or if you're near a Michael's, get it from Michael's, or you can do it. Or if you can get it have it sent to your place in time for it from Amazon, then I suggest that you do that too. Yeah, you should go on it. I think you should be intentional. Do you want to go to Mexico? Do you want to go to the Bahamas? Where do you want to go? Be very intentional on where you want to cruise to. Don't just say, oh, I've been, and I think and do your due diligence too, and I'll probably do a video on some hacks that make sure you got your school supplies, just like that's right, because we are going to get our Basquiat on, okay? Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get our Basquiat on Sunday. So I am going to put a list. Yes, thank you for that. I'm going to put a list on my community tab at the end of this live. And it's going to start at 8 Central, 9 Eastern on Sunday. The live is going to start at that time, but the paint is not going to start until around 8:45, 9 o'clock. So if you are, that give people time to get there. Like, hey, Pop, 8 o'clock's too early. I need to, loosen up some ends. That's fine, because I'm here to talk to the people. And then we're going to start promptly between 8:45 and 9 o'clock. So you can come in on at 8:45. But I do want to talk to you guys, converse, reconnect, and maybe talk some good things up there. But yes, I'm definitely going to put the supplies on the community tab. Make sure that you like it. I'm going to have it on subscriber mode too, because I want to have a good time. I don't want to worry about bots. So that's another thing. So make sure that you are subscribed. And if you want to forward this and share with other people, make sure you let them know that they subscribe. I've attended this MP so far. I'm going to try to actually. Yes. I encourage you. It's so fun. And you do not have to, if you don't want to come up, because you don't have your own and you just want to keep yourself covered, that's perfectly fine. If you do, I encourage you to come up, do whatever you're comfortable with. But I would like for you to at least engage and stuff like that and have a good time. So yes, I'll put on my community tabs. Yes, I'm glad those. Yep. And it was good. And I think painting is therapeutic. So, and it's always fun. So, well, I'm going to end this live and I will talk to you guys later. And thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe and share. Oh, and another thing, I was all over Law 2 because I was watching from Johnny Depp to Daryl Brooks. Is this I don't know if y'all into like Going Clear with Nia Remedy and the Aftermath, but this guy, he has a YouTube channel called Growing Up Scientology. Entertaining. So that's another thing if you want to, just on your days or whatever like that. But in the meantime, listen to my friends. I'll put them in the subscription box. We have Red Label, The Candy Shop, Levon's Library, Creatively Cat, So Debonair. Those are my A1 day ones. So until then, I'll see y'all next time. And cheers. Protect your heart, your soul, your mind, so you can protect your peace. Nothing but prosperity and love. Until next time, put the packums in the chat. Bye, y'all.